Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, my students? I hope that you're happy and healthy and ready for today's lesson, which will be the vocabulary building. But as usual, before we do that, let's revise what we have previously taken in the lesson. As you see in this picture, the father is talking to his son about, yes, you got that correctly. He's talking to his son about using the cell phone. You remember when he punished his son by making him to contribute in the bill by paying, yes, 1/3 of the bill. So this is what we have taken in the last lesson. Also, we took the syllables in counting teen numbers. It says here, when counting teen numbers such as 13, 14, stress the first syllable. What is a syllable? Yes, a single unit of speech. It's a part of the word, all the whole word. So again, teen numbers such as 13 and 14, we stress the first syllable when we are counting, but when we are talking about quantity, time, or money, we stress the second syllable. For example, you say, I have $13. In 10 numbers, such as 10, 20, 30, 40, we usually stress the first syllable. But before we begin our lesson today, let's take some workbook exercises regarding our previous lessons in this unit. So the first one is here, read the descriptions of different people. Write the best word or phrase to describe each. So these are here descriptions, and write what fits this personality. The first one is already done for you. Even though Brian is famous, he isn't unfriendly or arrogant. Isn't unfriendly. This is a double negative, which makes it a positive. So you can say he is friendly. He isn't unfriendly or arrogant. He loves spending time in nature. He always wears jeans or shorts and a t-shirt. He likes to eat healthy food from the garden. So Brian is down to earth. Brian is down to earth. He is humble. He is a people person. So let's begin. Number one, Lee is the kind of person that will always tell you the truth. He doesn't like to play games or pretend. He never says things just to make someone feel good. He is honest and he doesn't hide anything. He always knows where you stand with him. So this is Lee's personality. Lee is, what's the fitting description for Lee's personality? Is he adventurous? Is he loner, laid back? Is he spontaneous, or is he straightforward? He says he is honest. Yes, that's correct. Lee is straightforward. What's on his mind, he will say to you. The second one, Fahad. Fahad likes to spend time by himself. He likes to spend time alone by himself. After school, he usually goes home and works on his computer. He likes playing computer games and watching films. He has a few friends at school, but he is the happiest when he's alone. So now we know that Fahad likes to be alone. So Fahad is, you see here, down to earth is gone, straightforward is gone. So Fahad is what? Yes, Fahad is a loner. Number three, Jason loves to try new things. He loves experiencing new things. Last year he went whitewater rafting in Chile. 2 years ago he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. This year he's going to hike at the Appalachian Trail in the United States. He isn't afraid of anything. So Jason is what? He likes to do things in nature. So Jason is, that's correct, he's adventurous. He likes to go on adventures. Number four, Peter. And notice here, adventurous is gone, down to earth is gone, loner is gone, straightforward is gone. So we have two left. We have laid back and spontaneous. So number four, Peter is not the kind of person who plans things out. He usually makes a decision and immediately acts on it. So he just makes a decision this second and he acts on it without planning. Again, he usually makes a decision and immediately acts on it. For example, last week, he really wanted to eat fish for dinner. So he got in his car and drove 3 hours to the beach and eat at his favorite seafood restaurant. After dinner, he got back in his car and drove home. So he was craving for fish, so he started his car and drove 3 hours and ate at the restaurant and then came back without any planning, just in the spark of the moment. So what do we say about Peter? Is he laid back or spontaneous? Yes, that's correct. He is spontaneous. He does stuff without planning. The last one, Jake, is a casual and relaxed person. Casual and relaxed. He's usually late, but he doesn't worry about it. He is a flexible person and likes to just go with the flow. He is very easy to be around because he's always smiling and relaxed. So Jake is very good laid back. So now we are finished with this exercise. Let's jump to the other exercise B. Match the parts from the sentences to make proverbs. You see here we have 5 sentences and we have other 5 sentences. Match them to make a proverb. You see the first one is already done. The apple with E doesn't fall far from the tree. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It means that you will be like one member of your family. The apple doesn't fall far, doesn't go away from the tree. So the first one, number 1, silence. Silence. Is it A is golden? Is it B is the best medicine? C, nothing gained? D is the best policy? Or F, than never? Than never. So number 1, silence. Yes, that's correct. Silence. A is golden. Silence is golden. Number 2, better late. Better late. Very good. It's with the letter F. You say better late than never. It means that you arrive to a place late or do a homework or a research late. It's better than never doing it. It's better than never doing it. Number 3, laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. Nothing gained is the best policy. So what do they say about laughter? Okay, very good. Laughter with B is the best medicine. What about number 4, honesty? Honesty, very good with D. Honesty is the best policy. And nothing ventured goes with nothing gained. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Or as they say, no pain, no gain. It means that if you don't do anything, if you don't try to act on anything, nothing will happen to you. So you have to act to get what you want. This is another exercise here. See, read the sentences, tick the correct mark, then type the verb, type of the verb used. Look at the auxiliary verbs to help you. So we have here the auxiliary verbs: simple present or past, present or past, present or past perfect, present or past progressive, present or past passive. You see, the first one is already done for you. The internet has changed the world. The internet has changed the world. This goes in the present or past perfect, because has is past perfect. So let's begin. Number 1, I am sending you a text message right now. I am sending you a text message right now. So in which box does the tick go? Very good. Present or past progressive. Present or past progressive. I'm sending. Once you see the ing, you know it's progressive. Number 2, Tom had already sent me an email. Tom had already sent me an email. What about this one? Yes, that's correct. It's the same as the first one, present or past perfect. Why past perfect? Because of the word had. Number 3, Liana doesn't have an email account. Liana doesn't have an email account. This one is, yes, very good, simple present or past. Simple present or past. Number 4, I was trying to call you last night. I was, so now you know it's a past tense. I was trying, ing, focus on the ing here, to call you last night. So, in what category here? Yes, that's correct. It's a past progressive. Past progressive. Number 5, computers are used all over the world. Computers are used all over the world. What about this one? Computer is used all over the world. He didn't mention who uses the computer. So, yes, that's correct. It's passive. It's passive. Computers are used all over the world. This is a passive because he didn't mention who uses the computer. Number 6, how long have you had your cell phone? This is a yes-no question, of course. How long have you had your cell phone? How long have you had your cell phone? So this is a past perfect. Number 7, my laptop was stolen yesterday. My laptop was, this is past. My laptop was stolen yesterday. Yes, that's correct. Who stole it? We don't know. My laptop was stolen yesterday. The last one, does Sarah use messaging apps? Number 8, does Sarah use messaging apps? The last one is, of course, simple present, a simple present. So this is the next exercise. Unscramble the questions, then match the questions and answer. So we have a scrambled question. We have to unscramble them, then answer. You can see the first one is already done for you. We have get, did, a smartphone, you. So the answer is, did you get a smartphone? It goes with the letter D. D, you say, yes, I did. So this is the example. Let's begin the first one. The internet has working been. The internet has working been. Let's unscramble it and choose whether it goes with A, no, I don't, B, yes, it was, C, yes, I have, no, I wasn't, no, I'm not, no, it hasn't. So let's do the first one. Very good. Has the internet been working? Has the internet, choose the first auxiliary verb. Has the internet been working? G, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. The second one, use, you do a fax machine ever. Very good. Do you ever use a fax machine? It's the answer A, no, I don't. Do you? No, I don't. It's the same auxiliary verb. Number 3, you last night texting were me. And then, of course, the question mark. Very good. Excellent. You're getting the hang of it. Were you texting me last night? Were you texting me last night? Of course, the answer is number E. No, I wasn't. What about number 4? Closed the was account. Very good. Always we begin with the auxiliary verb. Remember that. Was the account closed? And the answer is number B. Yes, it was. Always choose the same auxiliary verb. And we have the same thing with question 5 and 6. Are you using a messaging app? Have you changed your password? The letter F, no, I'm not. And the letter C, yes, I have. So let's jump to today's lesson, which is vocabulary building. We have this exercise. You will see these words in the reading on pages 12 and 13. Put each word into a category in the chart. So we have 8 words, and we have this chart with three columns related to computers, something related to computers. Synonym for special. The word synonym, it means it has the same meaning, or related to health. And we have these 8 words: asthma, extraordinary, paramedics, unique, cyber, networking, posted, virtual. Let's begin. So these are the words. She said, and we will be reading them from the text in pages 12 and 13, the same sentence. We will be extracting them from pages 12 and 13 from the same sentence. In the sentence, she said she was having an asthma attack and couldn't breathe. Of course, the meaning of asthma, what is asthma? Asthma is a disease that affects your lungs. So now we know that asthma is related to health because it's a disease that affects your lungs. So now we crossed asthma. The second word, extraordinary, but at times the internet has been used to connect ordinary people in extraordinary ways. What's the meaning of extraordinary? It means very unusual or remarkable. So in what category here? Very good. Extraordinary is a synonym for special. It's the same meaning as special. So we crossed extraordinary here. The third word, paramedics. Paramedics. Finnish paramedics found 20-year-old Tara Lenin and gave her the medical attention from like a hospital, medical attention she needed. So what do paramedics do? They provide specialist care and treatment to patients, sick people who have been involved in accidents, emergencies, or other crises. So now we know that they are related to health because they work at hospitals. The third word, shaken by the encounter and determined to find his double, Patrick came up with a unique idea. Unique idea. I think now you know what does unique mean. What does unique mean? It means one of a kind or special. So now we know that unique goes in the special column. Next is the word cyber. 12-year-old Sean Redden from Denton, Texas, was on the internet playing a cyber fantasy world game. Is he playing in the real world? No, of course. So what does cyber mean? Relating to or involving computers or computer networks, such as the internet. So cyber means playing on the internet, on your computer. So cyber is related to, yes, you guessed it right, related to computers. The next one is networking. You know this, of course. Using email, social networking sites, and instant messaging are ordinary ways that people connect. The meaning of networking, the linking of computers to allow to operate interactively. Networking, from the word network, it connects computers together. So now we know that networking is related also to computers, just like cyber. What about posted? To post something. Let's read it. We have 2 sentences. He posted his own photo and description of the man he had seen in the subway. The second sentence, Patrick posted this message on the website. So we have 2 sentences, 2 examples, and they have the same meaning of the word. What does posted mean? To publish a piece of writing, an image, or other item of content online, typically on a blog or social media website or application. So to publish a writing or an image or a video maybe on social media or an online website. So now we know that the word posted is related to, again, computers. Very good. What about the word virtual? Virtual, because of course the word virtual is not on the text, so I'm asking you, do you know what virtual means? Do you know what virtual means? Now you hear this word all the time, virtual, VR. Yes, virtual reality. So what does it mean, the word virtual? Not physically existing as such, but made by software to appear to do so. Virtual reality. It means not the reality itself. No, this is a made up, a virtual reality. So this one, of course, goes into the computers category. Check your answers with a partner. If you don't understand the meaning of a word, look it up in the dictionary. So check and compare your answers with your friend. And if you don't know a word, don't worry, just look it up in the dictionary. And with that, we reach to the end of the lesson. See you next lesson, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.